I just tried to do a live. I didn't. Well, I clicked out of the live tech photos and came back and was black. So anyway, this is my food. I've got two different kinds of sambal today. Some kind of green sambal. We have eggplant. We have tofu, a different kind of tofu called, I can never remember the name of it. Anyway, we have green beans. We have chicken. And we have, I don't know what this is, some kind of vegetable. An egg and rice. So I've never had the green sambal with her, but her normal sambal is amazing. And her eggplant is amazing. This is honestly the best food you'll eat in Bali. Don't take my word for it, try it yourself. It's amazing. Amazing. I feel so very, very grateful that I fell upon it. Okay, how do I... Oh, let's try a bit of eggplant. Yum. Okay. We have kubuk too. Kubuk is prawn crackers. Now, the way that the local style to eat here is with your fingers, and you don't lose your left fingers. You use your right fingers. I'm left-handed, so I always automatically try to use my left fingers. But we're using utensils. So, oh my gosh. Honestly, I don't know how she cooks. I mean, I don't know how she cooks, but it's amazing. The flavour is like, it can't bounce through the room. Oh. Honestly, everything you get from her is so tasty. I'm surprised. There's another warung in front of me. A lot more people at that one. They do make to order, like you could order fried rice or fried noodles or soup noodles or something like that. For this one, I tell you, the flavour is unbelievable. Unbelievable. So my mum watches my replays. So I'm just talking to my mum basically. Mum, it's been 2 days since I've had it. I thought I shouldn't come every day, right? But I've actually moved hotels and I'm quite close to it now. My last hotel was probably about a 15-minute walk. Now I'm like a 5-minute walk. Was that deliberate? No. The hotel that I'm staying at is a really nice hotel. It's very inspiring. I like to paint just for fun. And it's just it's a beautiful place. Bonus is next to this place, which is the Legian, I think. It could be the Legian market, fruit market. The fruit and vegetable market. So it opens about 6 o'clock in the morning. And it's already finished. It finishes about 8 or 9 o'clock when all the vegetables run out. But there's still ladies in there making the offerings for, every morning they do the offerings for the Hindu temples. Yeah, I don't know what this vegetable is. It's kind of a bit of a surprise what the vegetable is, but I really like it. Her green beans are amazing. Her chicken's actually really good too, guys. Fried chicken, amazing. Okay, so I'm going to try a bit of the tofu. Yum. It's nice to get a bit of everything. Hey Miss M, how you going? I'm back to, I think you've seen me eat at this place before. It's a local market that has, this lady makes the best food ever. Best food. And I haven't had breakfast yet this morning, so this is my lunch. I moved rooms, Em, and I've got such a cool view of what I want to paint. So I don't think I'm going to go very far today. Oh yeah, those pork crackers are amazing, guys. Amazing. So, Mum, this lady's cooking is amazing. Oh, the flies are attracted to it. I could eat like this every day. I know. I was very lucky. Someone left, obviously, so that's great. I feel very comfortable there. The gardens are so beautiful, Em. I'll do a live one day walking around the gardens. It's so beautiful, the gardens. I'll show you. This is where I got my food from. See the window here? All the food's lined up in there. And there's a few people already lining up to get some food. There's another one here, but they make fresh. They do like fried noodles, bigger portions, where I just get like little bits and pieces, and then you put it with rice. So that's the idea of this one here. You just get little bits and pieces, and she does takeaway too in little papers, and you can take them away. Sensational. This is my favourite way of eating. So where my mum lives, my mum is from Sumatra. They do exactly the same thing in Sumatra too. She gave me a different kind of sambal today, a green sambal. So it was like just made with green chilies instead of red chilies and red tomato, right? It's really tasty. I've still got the red chili here too, but I just tried the green chili first. Now there is 4 people waiting to get food. And when I first came here, I saw that there was about 5 locals waiting to line up to get food. So I thought, if the locals are eating it, it must be pretty good food. And I tell you, this is probably about the 6th or 7th time I've been here. I've been in Bali now for, how long have I been here? This could be my 12th day. Sambal. Love to know in the chat who's into spicy food. Em, I think you like spicy food, don't you? I love getting a bit of everything. So Diego, for example, he likes to eat one thing at a time. He'll eat the salad first, and then this, and then this, and he'll eat the steak at the end or something. I like to mix everything together and get a mixture of everything in your stomach. I think my favourite dish so far of hers is the eggplant. Eggplant with sambal, like chili all over it, is so tasty. So tasty. Okay, wow. I got lucky, guys, because now there's 5 people lining up. So good. Oh. This is the first time I've had her prawn crackers. They're really nice and crunchy. So, my mum was so jealous. Okay, Em, I knew you'd love spicy food. My mum was so jealous about all this food. she went and got some eggplant and made the sambal eggplant, and she got some green beans. So she was trying to recreate what I'm eating, because like my mum is a massive foodie too. Like she's probably a bigger foodie than me. Mum's obsessed with food. I'm obsessed with food too. But my mum is super jealous. Like every day I get a message from her going, "What are you eating today?" Or "I watched your live." She watches my live on the replay. She goes, "Oh my God, that food was amazing," or "that was amazing." So if you're new here, if you're thinking, "What is this weirdo stuffing her face?" It's not for you. It's not for you. It's for my mum, okay? So you can just go away, okay? I don't care. And if I do it on a live, I get it for, other random people might like it. Like, I mean, Em likes spicy food, so she's kind of curious about what I'm eating. And, maybe I will instill, someone might go, "Wow, that food in Indonesia looks really good. Maybe I should try some." And maybe you'll come to Indonesia. And that'll be lovely. So I was thinking about getting takeaway and taking it back to my apartment, my hotel room, and eating on the balcony. But I also knew, and this is what happens most times, I don't eat a lot of the rice. Like, see the rice is still, there's a lot of rice. They give you a lot of rice. So in Asian cultures, they eat a lot of rice, right? But I seem to eat all the things around the rice, and then I'll have like all this bit of rice left, and I don't like wastage, and I'm a pig, right? So I'll go back and get seconds. Of course you got to pay for it, right? But I'm okay with that. In my mum's household, this is how I grew up, guys. So how I grew up is, we've established my mum's a foodie, and she's an amazing cook. She's probably better than this, guys. My mum is just super amazing with cooking. But this is our breakfast, lunch or dinner. It doesn't matter what it is, okay? There'll be rice. There'll be like a dish of vegetables. There'll be a dish of meat. Maybe like 4 different dishes. And the idea is you help yourself. But when you're eating with my mum, you finish your plate and she'll go, "What else are you going to have?" And then have some more. Have some more. So basically, you'll end up with like 3 servings of food. Where in Western cultures, you have your meat, your 3 veg, or, your pasta, or, sit on the plate, and that's what you eat, right? You don't eat it anymore. Portion control. That is why I don't have portion control, guys. That was why I have problems with controlling my weight, because I can just eat and eat. I don't know what this weird vegetable was, but it's nice. I don't mind it. I could eat like this every day. Seriously, could eat like this every day. One day they're going to make YouTube or TV that the smell can come through the screen, or the taste, so that you could taste what I'm eating. That'll happen. You watch the future. That'll be the future. That'd be kind of sad though, right? Because that means that you don't have to go to Japan to have that really tasty sushi. You could just try it through the screen. Hopefully that doesn't happen, guys, just saying. So guys, our friend Paul D Australia must be back at home. he's on his island by now. It's amazing that, 24 hours ago, I was literally saying goodbye to him, and now he's home. Philip, wow, you're still in Bali. Yes, Philip, I'm still in Bali. I think this is like my 12th day, I think. I do have plans to go tomorrow. After stuffing my face, I'm going to go see a guy about a dog. We're going to go to Gili Islands. Have you ever heard of that before? I've never been. I've always wanted to go. It's supposed to be very hippie-like, how Bali would have been many, many years ago. There's 3 islands that are part of the Gili Islands. One's called Air. I don't know the other names. But the islands have no cars, so you got to walk around the island. So you know how I love walking, so I'm happy with that. When they said there are no cars, I wonder if there's scooters. Don't know about that. They said no cars, but I wonder if there's still scooters. No idea. We'll find out. I've never been. It's very popular for snorkeling and diving. Oh. Guys, can I just tell you, this food is beyond fabulous. That way you can see a little bit more of it. Like, there's a method to my madness, guys. This live is not for you guys, it's for my mum. So she gets to watch my food, what I'm eating. And, if you like to watch me stuff my face, good on you. I'm sure it's not attractive, but, I don't do it to be attractive. My mum normally watches my lives about 24 hours after I've done the live. She's a busy lady. She's on her farm doing her thing. So guys, I was talking about going home to Australia earlier than the month stay that I was going to stay. But developments again, Diego tells me that if I come home, I really can't come and look at the house and do much at the house. The house is about to get the floors done. So we're renovating our house. That's really why I'm escaping to Bali at the moment, because we're living in a caravan actually. We've been living in a caravan for like 2 months. And it's getting to me mentally. So I was always planning to come to Bali to meet up with Paul anyway, but it was another excuse to come for longer than the 10 days that Paul was staying, was to do a bit of travelling around Bali. And other parts of Indonesia. I haven't done a huge lot of travelling in Indonesia. I have been to Java. There's a couple of, is it called Yogyakarta? I've been to Yogyakarta and seen, they've got some beautiful, beautiful Javanese style temples. Very similar to like Angkor Wat, kind of like. Same but different. Very different. Not the same. I have been to an island called Bintan Island, not Bintang, Bintan Island. You would be mistaken, you've never heard of it, either did I. It's right next to Singapore. It's a very small little island. Been there. Been to Bali a few times. And I've been to Sumatra. Haven't done a huge lot in Sumatra, but I've done some stuff, right? So on this trip, what I wanted to do was go see the Komodo dragons. But it's not the right time of the year, apparently. The weather's not great for that. They say that June, July, August is better for seeing the Komodo dragons. So let's do that one day. So I really wanted to see the Komodo dragons, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Can't do everything you want to do. Yes, Philip, the food is cheap. This whole thing will cost me about $2.50. Probably with water too. That's Australian too. So I don't know where you're from, Philip. Are you Australian, Philip? I can't remember. Where are you from, Philip? Remind me where you're from. Or did I never ask? I don't know. Mum. And that Carly, Mum. Oh, you're from Australia? Okay, right. So Australian dollars makes sense, right? So $2.50, right? But Dora is a pig. You know, when you find food that you like, it's okay to be a pig, okay? I can snort all I like. Oink, oink, oink. I still have rice left. Dora doesn't like to waste stuff, so should we get a little bit more? Sedikit, sedikit. Sedikit, sedikit in Bahasa means a little bit more, a little bit more. Yeah, let's get a little bit more, right? All right, let's go. All right. Oh my God, there's lots of people around me now. Look at this, guys. Look at all the people. All right, let's get some more, guys. I'm going to get some more eggplant. And I think I'm going to get some more chicken. And some sambal. And some that stuff, I think. She's making the sambal. Yum. Apa kabar? Can I get some more eggplant? Sini? Ini? Yeah. Ini? And I think we're going to have a bit more. There we go. That's it. Oh. And some sambal? Sambal? Yep. Got to have sambal. But she's making some fresh sambal here. She's putting chili and tomato together. Yum. Terima kasih. Yep. Food in America is getting expensive. I think that's why, you know, going back to making your own food is a really, really good thing to do. I actually came across a new page the other day, and she was making like potato fritters and all this amazing food that it didn't look really hard to make. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm a foodie. I like to eat. I don't like to cook very much. That's why I like to eat. But in saying that, I do like to cook. Like, for example, I grow chocos at home in Australia. I know, Philip, are you familiar with chocos? Yeah, actually, Em, are you familiar with chocos? In the chat, anyone familiar with chocos? Or chicotes, they call them in Espanol. Chicotes. I love eggplant. They're not hard to grow eggplant, actually. We're going to grow eggplant this year, guys. We're going to grow eggplant. we could we could try to learn how to recreate this ourselves. Hi, how are you? Hi, Summer. Summer, how are you going? Where you're watching me stuff my face of my favourite food here in Bali. I've been here for 12 days now. Probably eaten at the same establishment about 7 times. That's how much I love the food. It's very cheap. It's costing me, I think, no more than $3 every time I've come. I've gone back for a second helping, so it'll probably cost me $3 this time. $3 Australian. That's not a lot of money, guys. I mean, you can't even get a cheeseburger for $3 Australian. You're good, you're at work. So I'm just asking the question, does anyone know what a choco is? Choco or chocotti? I can't tell you how amazing this tastes. If it's not written all over my face or all over my face, I end up with food all over my face too. You notice I've got quite big cheeks. They get in the way of my food, my shoveling of food. It's my friends from Singapore. You're very familiar with like the hawker, the hawker food. Not hawker, is it called hawker food? The hawker centre. Oh, I don't know what you call it in Singapore, but there's a couple of really great places where you go and there's all these different places you can eat, and then you sit in the middle and you eat. It's kind of similar to what I'm doing right now, but different, right? My friends from Singapore will be very familiar with this kind of style of eating. I think I call it nasi campur. Yeah. Up here, nasi campur, where they give you rice. Whoops. They give you rice, and then you choose which one you want. Like, do you want little beans, spinach, eggplant, tofu? Anyway, so yeah, I've got sambal, chicken, eggplant, some green beans, rice, and I've got some prawn crackers. It is also my second helping. Nasi in Malay. Oh, that's right, yes. So, but you speak, so yeah, Singapore's very multicultural. I believe you've got an Indian background, is that right? You speak more Indian, is that right? But have you tried this kind of way of eating in Singapore? Oh, Singapore food was so amazing too. So, I was talking about how I was going to come home early from my holiday. I was going to take a month off to get to Bali and then go to some of the islands around Indonesia. But I've been starting to feel a bit homesick. The reason for that is, to be completely transparent, I did a day of silence here in Bali. They call it Nepi Day, which was last Friday. Yes, Friday. And I spent the whole day meditating and reflecting, and my father came up. My father died about 8 years ago, and it got me very upset. The house that we're renovating is my dad's house. It made me miss home. The day after that day of silence, I did a FaceTime with my partner, Diego, who was helping renovate our house. And just seeing the changes in the house, and I'm not there to see it, it made me feel really, really homesick. And And like for a traveller, like, you know, my nickname is Dora. That's not my real name. My real name is Mutiara. You're welcome to call me Mutiara if you like, but it's not easy to say. So Dora is just easy. It's a nickname I got when I was travelling around South America because I've always got a backpack on. And I've got a backpack right next to me right now. Oh. But Diego did a video of garden. And in my garden, I grow chocos. That's why I'm asking if anyone knew what chocos was. And no one's really answered. But anyway, chocos are... Dora is staying near the food... Yes, I am. I literally moved hotels like 5 minutes away from this place. I love the food that much. That wasn't the only reason though. So, I'll get to my story in a second. Let me stuff my face. So, seeing Diego show me around the backyard, see my chocos, and they're getting huge. Chocos is one of my favourite foods. It's so easy to grow. And like in the world where everything's getting expensive, like Miss Em was just saying that food in America is getting so expensive. Australia's not it's the very same. Everything's getting expensive. So if you can grow your own food, you're going to save money, guys. And if you can save money, then you can travel more, right? That's my ethos. I don't live to work. I work so I can live. And one of those things is like, you know, growing your own vegetables and growing your own food and vegetables at home, fruit and vegetables at home. You save money, right? And it's a better taste. You don't have to use chemicals. I hate chemicals. We don't use any chemicals in our, in our growing of plants. It tastes better. But where am I going with this? So, I wanted to go home, right? So I'm planning to go home next Tuesday. So that would mean I'm being here for about 2.5 weeks. Diego says to me today that there's no use in coming home because the floors are getting sanded. So we've got it's not an old Queenslander, but it's an old style house and it's got timber floors. So we're getting the floors sand. So everything's been taken out and put into our bathrooms. And I feel bad that I'm not being able to help him. But here I am, stuffing my face. So if I come home, there's nothing I can do, guys. There's nothing I can do. So I think I'm going to stay longer, guys. So I think I might stay in different areas in Bali. So I'm going to go to Gili Islands in the next couple of days. I've never been to the Gili Islands. I've heard a lot about them. I've seen lots of pictures. It's supposed to be very hippie-like, relaxed, chilled, beautiful beaches, lots of snorkeling and diving. I like to dive. I don't know if I'm going to dive just because the safety here aspect in Indonesia is not the best. And when you're diving, you want to make sure that you're going with a really good operator. I've done two water activities here in Bali already. And yeah, let's just say the safety wasn't amazing. Nothing happened. I mean, nothing bad happened. I'm here. But if you go snorkeling, it's just you and the snorkel, right? And you're not diving too much. But when you go diving, you're going deep down. You have to trust the equipment that you are using. Obviously, I don't have equipment. I have to rent it. And I don't dive that often that I know exactly what I'm doing when I'm diving. So you want to really be going with someone that you trust and that the language, the communication is really good too. In Indonesia, look, tourism is where it's at in Indonesia. That's where they make their money. Some people, I don't speak very good Bahasa, okay? I'm going to be honest. I don't speak very good Bahasa. I'm very bad. I should have learned better. But the people that you go on these dive trips with, they need to speak really good English. And if they don't speak English and you can't communicate with that person underwater and you're having a problem underwater, you're in trouble. So, yeah. I went diving once in the Philippines, and I ran out of air. I don't think I told my mum the story, so mum will be listening, going, "What the hell? You didn't tell me that?" Yeah. So if you're nervous when you dive, you're going to use more energy, like use more gas, right? Oxygen. And my oxygen ran out really quickly. I don't know if it was low to start with, because it happened like in the first 10 minutes of diving. Normally it's going to last more longer than 10 minutes. It's got a chicken bone in that. So I didn't know what was happening when I was diving. Like, you're underwater, your senses are all out of whack, right? And then suddenly something's happening. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then I realised I have no air left to breathe. And that's a very fucking scary situation when you're underwater and you can't breathe. Now, you're taught when you do a dive certificate, like I've done the dive training, that when you run out of air, to grab your buddy, because your buddy, when you dive, you actually have a spare regulator that's hanging on your thing, so someone can grab it, and then two people can be on, like you can be on yours and someone else can be using your same oxygen. That's why you don't die. So, and the other thing, that when you're diving, you're supposed to have you're not too far away from a guide. You don't go wandering off to yourself, right? Because then you're fucked, literally. So I started going, oh my God, I feel funny. I think I've ran out of oxygen. In the same thing, I start like grabbing at my guide, and he knew exactly what was going on. So he quickly pulled my regulator out of my mouth and shoved his one into my mouth. And I could breathe again. It was very scary, but I've done the training, and when you do the training, you do actually practice that. But I'd done the training like 6 years before that. So, moral of the story. Moral of my story is, you just got to be you need to know that you go diving with people that are trustworthy and that know what they're doing, right? And how you do that, or how I'm going to do that, is I'm going to go to a couple of dive centres from the island. I'll be looking for PADI recognised, because PADI, PADI, is they're supposed to be the best, dive organisation in the world, and that's the group that I did the training with. And then I'm going to check reviews. I never normally check reviews. But I'm going to take it a step further, and I'm going to talk to people on the island. Normally, you'll find people that dive, they love diving so much, they go for more than one day. They'll go 2 or 3 days at the same dive centre. So if you go to the dive centre, start talking to the other tourists and say, oh, is this your first time diving? Oh, no, I've dived here 3 days. Or ask them, how was your experience? Are they safe? Are they this? Are they that? That's how you'll get to know which is a good dive centre or which is not. That's my plan. And if that all fails, I just won't go diving. I'll go snorkeling. It's all right. So guys, I really love getting a bit of everything on my fork or my spoon. It's like a party in your mouth. Amazing. Another chicken bone. So there's a couple of people around me. They're using their right hand to eat. It's a very traditional way of eating here in Indonesia, is you use your right hand. Why don't you use your left hand, people? Do you know why? I won't go there, but you know, I think you kind of know. All right, we've got the last bit of sambal, last bit of rice, well, a little bit of raw rice, a bit of noodle, a bit of vegetable. The mystery vegetable, I don't know what the vegetable is, but it's amazing. I've never been disappointed, guys. Got a bit more rice left. We don't want to eat anymore. A bit of prawn cracker left. I don't need any more. I'm full. My stomach is so happy, it's not funny. But honestly, when I leave this place, I'm going to hug that lady and go, thank you very much. And leave a nice tip, because honestly, they cook so good. So good. Nice to wash it down with a bit of water. So I'll show you what's happening in front of me. Someone's eating there, eating there, there. I think she's still making the sambal. The other people, they're a lot busier. They make to order, like, you know, fried rice and noodles and stuff like that. They don't do that here. They just do rice with the little things. So this is outside. Inside is the market. They call it the Pasar Desa Adat Legian. I think that means the local market. Can't be for sure, but inside is normally fruit and vegetables and meat, and you can buy things for the offerings. But it's closed already, because this is already 12:30? It's 12:30. Mate, that was amazing. So let's go pay. What are we going to do, guys? What are we going to do? I think we need to walk back down to Seminyak, and we need to go find the guy that I want to book to go to the island with. So I have to book some transport. I have to pay for a boat and the transport. And I'm going to go from Sanur. Sanua's on the other side of the island. It's where the sun rises. So I'm actually thinking that I'm going to go to the islands of Gili. There's 3 islands. I probably don't have the time that I might stay on the 3 islands. And then I might come back and stay in Sanur and be able to watch the sunrise in the morning. And then I might go up to Ubud. Ubud is very, very famous here in Bali. It's very, very Instagrammable, I guess. You know, the rice paddies. It's where the monkey forest is. I'm not a big fan of the monkeys, I'm going to be honest. I will go, but you'll hear me screaming. I don't like them. They're dirty and they try to scratch and steal all your things. And it's because us humans have made them that way. They're not normally that bad. I think I'll stay up there in Ubud for a little while just to check that out. And I don't know. I'm not sure if we will go anywhere else in Indonesia. I have never been to Jakarta. So I think we're kind of deciding that we are going to stay a month in Indonesia now, because there's no reason for me to hurry home now, because technically I can't go back into the house. The floors are getting sanded, so that when they're sanded, they get polished and varnished and all that kind of stuff and sanded back again. You can't go into the house. So yeah, isn't it interesting? I've gone from being homesick, wanting to go home, to now Diego saying, well, really, it's kind of pointless. So I'm still undecided if I am going to stay longer. You know, it's a nice privilege I have. that, who's there? That is, it's my friend Gina. Gina, you just missed, this is the most amazing way to eat in Indonesia. You basically get a bit of rice and then you choose which section, what food you want out of this window here. There's little bits of different kinds of food. I might pay actually. Oh, I'll pay and I'll show you what I'm talking about, Gina. Because honestly, I've eaten here 7 times. I've probably even more. I love it. It's so tasty. Let me just pay for it. Let's see how much I get charged. I don't think it's going to be very expensive. I mean, as I said, it's not going to be no more than $5 Australian. And the food is worth, like, I'd pay $20 for that, even more, because it's so amazing. So you get steamed rice and then you choose what you want in it. All the different kinds of foods. Chicken is so tasty. The beans were really tasty. This mystery vegetable was really tasty. And the eggplant, that was really tasty. And then you have sambal, like a salsa with it. It's amazing. So anyway, I need to pay. But like, this is my favourite way of eating. It's not just in Bali that they do this. They do it in the whole of Indonesia. Just watching my bag while I'm there, guys. So I've got $5 I can give her. So 50,000 rupiah is worth $5 Australian. Not exact, it's probably worth about $5.50, but to make it easy for my head to work out, 50,000, you take off the notes, the zeros, and that's $5. And then the biggest note here is actually $10. So you can be a millionaire here in Bali. There's a cat. I think it's going to be about, I reckon it's going to be about $4 for my meal, maybe $3.50. I did go two helpings and had a bottle of water and some prawn crackers. So people get it takeaway too. So he just paid $2 and he's getting change back. So it's a very cheap way of eating. But more than anything, it's not about cheap. It's about being like so tasty. Mystery veggie, that's exactly right. Mystery veggie for sure. Sudah. Sudah means, you know, are you done? She's probably like, oh my God, you are such a pig. You had 2 helpings. The sambal, which is like, I guess, chili sauce, is so tasty. So I gave her $5. Let's see what we get back. Terima kasih. So it cost us $3.80. That's worth it, guys. $3.80. All right, let's put our money away. My belly is so happy right now. So happy. We're going to go for a walk to go find where to book to go to the island that we're going to go to. All right. Oh, they're selling plants, little bonsai plants. Oh my God, they look really cool. I can't buy any, obviously, but we're going to go have a quick look. Apa kabar? Oh, cantik. Oh, wow. Bagus, yeah. Wow. Lucky. Oh, that's really pretty. Wow. How much are they?
250.
Yeah, right. $25. Wow. Oh, they're really pretty.
100.
100 for that. Wow. So that's $10 and that's $25. Yeah, right. Wow. Very clever. Oh, that's pretty. Wow. Very pretty. Yeah, wow. That's cute. Wow. Very clever. Thank you. Oh, I don't live here, so I can't take them back to Australia. But very, very pretty. Very, very nice. Wow, they were really cool. My friend Damien, he's trying to do some bonsai plants, and yeah, that's pretty cool. So as I said, that's the market in there where you get fresh fruit and vegetables and meat and chicken and all fish and stuff, but it's already closed. It's already finished. The market starts at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Whew, okay, hat on. There's a temple there. Pasar Desa Adat Legian. I don't know what that means, but I think it means market. Offerings, Hindu offerings, guys. That's called the River Bar. You can go have a bintang if you want. All right, we're just going to cross the road over here. Guys, I don't know who's in the chat, guys. Rambutan, guys. This is a very, very Indonesian thing to have, is rambutan. It's very, very tasty. It's like lychees, but hairier. Now, I know I'm full, but my stomach is like endless. And fruit, I'm a fruit monster. We're gonna say hello to this guy and get some fresh organic pineapple. It's like $1.50. I have, there we go, we have the right money. Nearly the right money. Oh, no, I haven't, that's not nice. It's not enough. There we go. It's $2. That's $2. 20,000 rupiah is $2 in Australia. These guys can speak Bahasa. So there's a lot of expats living in Bali, lots of them from all different places of the world. Now, last time I came here, I got some. See, there's more people. Apa kabar?
Hello. Berapa? 2.
Satu?
Oke.
Itu apa yang warna kuning tuh?
Ini anggur.
Anggur. Kalau anggur
Oh yeah.
Actually, we might get two. We might get two, actually. I can put one in the fridge at home. Actually, dua. Dua? Dua. Yeah, because we can put one in the fridge, guys. Manis, yeah?
Wala manis bro.
Manis? Manis has been sweet. They look good.
Manisnya maru. Garam.
And garam, he has this like gula. He put like special spices over the top of it. Oh my god, it's so good. So he's cutting it up there for you. I'll show you. He's very handy at cutting it up. Like, he does this obviously all day, every day. He knows exactly how to do it. I can see the chat now, guys. Miss G. Love them both. Miss G was saying that, you're trusting leaving your belongings. Well, I was watching around, like I am aware of people around me, and they're all sitting there eating lunch, right? So then, an opportunist who's going to steal a backpack from, a tourist, will be probably someone that just is hanging around, and there was no one hanging around. They were all eating. And I think sometimes you've got to have a bit of faith that, not everyone's there to, steal everything. But I was watching, right? I was, the whole time watching. And mind you, I haven't got my passport in there either, guys. So now he's there getting all the little spots out. God, that's a hard job. And this is not an easy job, right? All day standing here doing this. He's actually sold a lot of his pineapples. He's only got one more box left. Oh, they smell really good too. Has anyone ever grown pineapples? When you take the top of a pineapple, you just chuck that in the dirt at home and it grows. No joke. About a year later, you'll have a pineapple. Done it? It's amazing. And there's nothing better than growing your own pineapples. It's very, very cool. So I'm sure I'm getting tourist rate. Like I've seen him, people give him just $2 for there must be $1.50, which is fine. I don't care. Right, I'm filming him getting content, right? I don't care. And look, I understand that, locals get a better rate, tourists get, a different rate. I'm okay with that. Like when you're talking 50 cents, I don't really give a shit. Like 50 cents is 50 cents, right? I mean, this is for me to do, like, imagine every day having to cut these up. I'd take friggin' 5 hours to cut up one. No, I wouldn't. That wouldn't take that long. But, that's not an easy job. In these kind of situations, I don't mind getting ripped off. And I don't think I'm getting ripped off. $1.50 for someone to cut, and, take off, debark, or what do you want to call it, a pineapple, for me, personally. In Australia, that would cost you, for, someone to do that, it'd be like probably $6 or $7 Australian. So I'm quite happy to pay for the, the convenience. Do I have enough money in my pocket here? Maybe not. Maybe. Oh yeah, I do. But $3. $3.20.
Wah,
Dua. Dua, yeah.
istimewa ini. Bagus.
Bagus.
Good.
Bagus means good. And manis means sweet. So he chops it up into little pieces. So I'm going to put them in my fridge at home. I'll show you guys where I'm staying. It's friggin' fantastic. It's so, so pretty. It's like, I made a short saying it's like Narnia, and I'm not joking, it's like Narnia. It's like a different world. It's like a wonderland. It's got these glad wrap there. Oh, here you go, guys go with the bonsais. Did you guys see the bonsais? They were amazing. Yeah, bagus. Tree. This is gula. Gula with chili.
Chili alias cabe.
Cabe, yeah, cabe. Cabe, yeah, cabe. Pedas. Pedas means hot. Very spicy. Pedas. Terima kasih.
Okay.
Oh, and ini sini.
Ya, ya,
Yep.
ya. Berapa?
Okay.
Ya.
Terima kasih.
Yes.
Perfect. Berapa?
3,000.
3,000.
Okay. Proses.
I'm happy to pay that. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Oh, yeah.
Ya.
Terima kasih.
Okay.
Bye.
Yo.
I gave him 2 cents. That extra 2,000 is like 2 cents. Like, what am I going to do with 2,000 note? And look, you know, he was very thankful. So, like, I mean, that's hard work. That's $3, guys. $3. And, oh my God, I can't wait to tax something like that. And I put that in my fridge. Now, guys, this place here does... Oh, they do coconuts too. Oh, my God. Fresh coconut. Oh, I could do a fresh coconut. What they do here, guys, I don't think I've got room for this today, but they do satay pork. Hello.
Like for satay?
Berapa? How much?
25.
Dua lima. $2.50. I don't think I can eat any satays at the moment, but these are like pork satays. They're just cooked on the coals here. Very, very popular. I don't think I need any of this right this minute. What else they got over here? What are they doing over here? Oh, fried chicken. Guys, KFC. Anyway, we don't need any of this, guys. We're going to put this in the fridge at home. So let's just cross the road and not get ran over. So it is scooter bike heaven here. Most people rode scooter bikes. Instead of Uber cars, they have Gojek, which is an app, instead of like Uber, where you order a scooter. I personally won't get on a scooter unless I'm desperate. I've just fallen off one and I like my skin, my elbows where they are, personally. So, this is my hotel in here, guys. Now, you're kind of thinking, geez, Dora, that's convenient, right next to the market where you like love eating. I know, very convenient. But I nearly changed, guys. I nearly went over across the road here because this place has been busy all day. When I walked past, there was a lineup of 5 people. Now there's still a lineup of lots of people lining up to get the food here. It tells you that it's very popular. So I should probably try that one morning. So guys, show you where I'm staying. This place cost me $22 the night. It's ridiculously cheap, and the reason why I got it cheap is I'm using a travel club, but we won't talk about that, right? Or is this not gorgeous? It's like a I sat balcony and painted, and it was very, very inspiring. But we're going to go up and put booking.com. My room cost $32. Mind you, I booked it last minute, right? So I booked it this morning. And then the previous night, I booked the night before, the day before. Actually, I turned up and I booked the room. I think I'm not going to tell you the number I'm in, guys. Buying food. But here we go. Now, this is the reason why I booked this room. When I first went for a walk, I walked through the gardens here and went, oh my God, this is beautiful. I wanted to sit here with a cup of tea and paint that. Miss G's off. See you later, Miss G. One day eat watermelon. Yes, I've eaten watermelon a couple of days ago. Oh my God, my friend from Singapore, I went down to the beach one day and I got the most sweetest, youngest coconut. It was so sweet to drink. I mean, the coconut was the size of my head. It was so big. And then I ate the inside of it and it was so young and so fresh. It was amazing. The second one I had was okay. It wasn't as amazing, but it was okay. But how's my view, guys? Is this not gorgeous? Go to sleep, Em. Yes, you would need to go to sleep. My stomach hurts. Well, guys, I'm going to have one of my pineapples while we sit here. Because I can, right? Because I can. I'm going to have one of these. One of those. Where's our toothpick? We have a toothpick somewhere here. There we go, toothpick. I just need my battery pack. Oops. Let me just get a battery pack because I need to charge my phone. It's dilly dead. Oh, we don't need two of them, just need one. So this is like chili with sugar and salt. Oh, they've got one at the back there. Oh no, then stuck to the back. Be much better if you used banana leaves, right? Like instead of using plastic. It's not great to see all this plastic, but anyway. Okay, then what you do is you... Hey Kathleen, how you going? Kathleen, check this out for inspiration. This is where I want to paint. This is my room, my balcony. I just went and bought some fresh pineapple. We're putting, they call it chabe, which is chili, sugar and salt. Just spices it up. And then basically we use a toothpick. Bob's your uncle. Oh my God. Actually, let me shut my doors because that way the aircon's going to work inside. Do you like my door? Isn't this beautiful? Yep. I came here the other day. I went for a walk and I stumbled across this place and I was like, oh my God, I need to stay here. So, Paul left yesterday and I moved hotels. I originally was downstairs and in my live this morning I painted that archway, but we moved rooms. I'm going to paint that. The door's pretty too, isn't it? This whole place is really pretty. Tomorrow morning, maybe tomorrow morning I'll do a walkthrough. I don't know. I think I'll come back and stay here again. I'm about to go for a walk to go book to stay, to go to the islands. I'm going to the islands called the Gili Islands. There's 3 islands there. Oh my God, it's so tasty. I wasn't going to eat all of it, but I think I'm going to. Can't help myself. I'm like a pig. Okay, let's take my hat off. It's hot. I just had the most amazing meal for breakfast. Kathleen. I mean, I've had it many times now here. It's very sweet. Oh, Kathleen, it's certainly so beautiful, it's so tasty. They're like little baby organic pineapples. I bought them off the street, literally just around the corner. $1.50 each. I bought 2 of them. The chili sugar is really good. Kind of reminds me a little bit like chamoy in Mexico. Man, I am sweating. I'm sweating it up big time. It is really warm today. It feels like it's getting warmer for some reason. That's a tall house, isn't it? Look at that. We've got some good views up there. Yes, like Charjin. Yep, exactly. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that job. Yeah, that's pretty high. My gosh, okay. I think I'm going to go, guys, because my battery is down to 12%. I'm dying. I think I'm going to go inside to the air conditioning. It's nice to be on this balcony, but I'm literally perspiring. Let's take our spare. Whoops. I'm literally melting. That shirt's not going to dry very quickly. Oh my gosh, the air conditioning is amazing. Oh, I've got so much sweat that my eyes are like stinging because the sweat's going into my eyes now. Locks the door. Hey, so Kathleen, this room cost me $22. $22. Not bad, eh? I can take a shower or I can go for a swim. All right, I'm going to go anyway. The reason why it cost $22 was I booked it through a travel club. It was supposed to be $32. But, yeah, because I booked it last minute too, right? I booked it on the morning. Like this morning I booked it. So, not bad, hey? So anyway, Kathleen, I'm going to go because I'm kind of holding up the battery pack at the same time. So I want to plug the phone in. My eyes are sweating because I'm like burning up. I think I might just go have that shower. Anyway, guys, I'm going to say see you later. Thanks for joining me for my food venture, literally food venture. Now it's going to turn into a sweat venture. See you guys. Bye. What's my Singaporean friend said here? What's compared to... sorry, I can't even read that now. Compared to Australia dollar, everything is affordable. Oh, yeah, very much. See you guys. Oh, my eyes are stinging.